1. The 1965 American Rambler 330 is a classic sedan that could be a great project car for someone looking to restore or modify it. This particular model is being sold on Craigslist for $4,500. According to the seller's description, the car is in good condition overall. The ad mentions that the Rambler has a straight body and retains its original blue paint. It also comes with all its original parts, which is a big plus for those who value authenticity in their classic cars. Under the hood, you'll find a 4-cylinder engine paired with an automatic transmission. The odometer reads 37,460 miles, which is relatively low for a car of this age. The seller notes that while the engine turns over, the car is not currently running. This suggests that some mechanical work will be needed to get it back on the road. The ad positions this Rambler as a great candidate for a restoration project or even an electric conversion. With its clean title and solid foundation, it could be transformed into a stunning restomod or a unique electric vehicle. It's important to keep in mind that even though the seller describes the car as being in good condition, it's always wise to inspect the vehicle in person and assess its condition thoroughly before making a purchase. Given its age and non-running status, there may be hidden issues or repairs needed that are not immediately apparent. Overall, if you're looking for a classic American sedan with plenty of potential for restoration or modification, this Rambler 330 could be an intriguing option to consider. 2. If you're in the market for a classic truck with plenty of character, this 1979 GMC Caballero might just catch your eye. Currently listed on Craigslist for $4,000, this vehicle is looking for a new owner who will give it the love and attention it deserves. Under the hood, you'll find a 305 V8 engine with a 4-barrel carburetor, which is paired with a 3-speed automatic transmission on the column. The seller mentions that the Caballero has a throaty dual exhaust system, hinting at its classic muscle car sound. With 115,000 miles on the odometer, this truck has seen its fair share of road time but still has plenty of life left in it. The seller, who is only the 3rd owner of this classic, states that the Caballero has good bones and is ready for a makeover. This suggests that while the truck is in running condition and can still hit the road, it would benefit from some cosmetic and perhaps mechanical upgrades to bring it back to its former glory. In terms of features, the Caballero comes equipped with power steering, power brakes, and air conditioning, though the AC system will need a Freon recharge. The seller also notes that the front end was rebuilt, and window and door gaskets were replaced in 2019, indicating some recent maintenance work. The truck also comes with a brand new battery, which is a plus. Aesthetically, the Caballero sports a white paint job and sits on a set of nice GM rally wheels wrapped in tiger paw tires, giving it a classic look. As with any used vehicle purchase, it's important to inspect the truck in person and assess its overall condition before making a decision. While the seller seems to be upfront about the Caballero's need for some TLC, there may be additional repairs or issues that are not mentioned in the ad. If you're up for a project and have a passion for classic trucks, this GMC could be an exciting opportunity to own a piece of automotive history and put your own spin on it. 3. Get ready to cruise in style this spring and summer with this classic 1964 Ford Fairlane 500. Currently listed on Craigslist for $8,000 or best offer, this vintage sedan is a true gem that's ready to hit the road. One of the standout features of this Fairlane 500 is its overall condition. The seller emphasizes that it doesn't need any fixing, restoring, or trailering. It's in great running shape and ready for its new owner to enjoy immediately. This is a major plus for anyone looking for a classic car that they can drive and show off right away without needing to invest in extensive repairs or upgrades. Under the hood, you'll find a 6-cylinder engine paired with an automatic transmission, which the seller notes provides smooth driving and surprisingly good gas mileage for a vehicle of this age. With just 49,065 miles on the odometer, this Fairlane 500 has been well preserved and likely has plenty of life left in it. Aesthetically, the car sports a clean white paint job that's sure to turn heads wherever it goes. As a 4-door sedan, it offers a spacious and practical interior that's perfect for cruising with friends or family. The seller mentions that they're open to offers, so if you're interested in this classic beauty, it might be worth reaching out to negotiate a deal. Just keep in mind that, as with any used vehicle purchase, it's always a good idea to inspect the car in person and take it for a test drive before making a final decision. Overall, if you're in the market for a vintage American sedan that's ready to roll and turn heads, this Fairlane 500 could be the perfect choice. With its solid condition, smooth driving performance, and classic good looks, it's sure to provide plenty of enjoyment for its new owner this summer and beyond. 4. If you're looking for a classic project car with plenty of potential, this 1976 Pontiac Lemans might be worth considering. Currently listed on Craigslist for $2,450, this vintage sedan has been off the road for the past 20 years but still has some life left in it. The seller is upfront about the car's condition, noting that while it runs, drives, and stops, it should be towed home rather than driven on the road. This suggests that the Lemans will need some work to get it roadworthy again, but the solid frame and floors provide a good foundation for restoration. Under the hood, you'll find a Pontiac 350 engine with a 2-barrel carburetor, which the seller reports runs well. The automatic transmission also seems to shift fine, despite the car's long period of inactivity. However, it's important to note that the car was originally equipped with air conditioning, but the compressor and brackets are missing. Inside, the Lemans boasts a nice interior that has held up well over the years. The seller mentions that all the lights and wipers still work, which is a plus. However, the radio is missing, and there is no heat, possibly due to a faulty blower motor. In terms of exterior condition, the seller notes that the body is decent overall, but there are some areas that will need repair, including the rear quarters, passenger door, and lower fenders. Given the Lemans' age and condition, it's clear that this car is a project that will require some time, effort, and investment to bring back to its former glory. However, for the right buyer with the skills and passion for classic car restoration, it could be a rewarding endeavor. As with any used vehicle purchase, it's important to inspect the car in person, assess its condition thoroughly, and factor in the potential costs of repairs and restoration before making a decision. If you're up for a challenge and have a love for vintage Pontiacs, this Lemans could be an intriguing project car to take on. With some hard work and dedication, it could be transformed into a stunning piece of automotive history. 5. This 1958 Ford Thunderbird, currently listed on Craigslist for $7,000, is a classic American icon that has been lovingly maintained and restored by its previous owner. With its sleek black Raven paint and rebuilt original engine, this T-Bird is a true head-turner that's sure to impress. One of the standout features of this Thunderbird is its original Raven black paint, which has been well preserved over the years. The seller notes that there is some denting on the rear driver's side quarter panel, but emphasizes that there is no rust and the floorboards are in amazing condition. Under the hood, you'll find a rebuilt original engine by Modern Engine, which comes with a warranty for added peace of mind. The engine has no miles on it since the rebuild, ensuring that it's ready to provide reliable performance for years to come. The seller has invested in numerous new and rebuilt components to enhance the car's overall performance and reliability. These include a new Holley 4-barrel carburetor, power steering pump and cylinder, brake master cylinder, starter, radiator, gas tank, metal fuel line, spark plugs and wires, distributor, points, cap, and rotor. The shifter has also been improved with a new backplate to address a known issue with the car disengaging from park to reverse. Inside, the driver's car seat has been replaced, and the seller has purchased a pair of new sun visors that have not yet been installed. However, the seller notes that some interior work still needs to be done, including the seats, headliner, carpeting, and motors for the electric windows. The door locks also require attention. While this Thunderbird does have some areas that need work, particularly in the interior, its solid foundation, rebuilt engine, and numerous new components make it an excellent candidate for a restoration project. For the right buyer who appreciates the iconic style and performance of classic Thunderbirds, this 1958 model could be a rewarding investment. As with any classic car purchase, it's important to inspect the vehicle in person, take it for a test drive if possible, and carefully consider the costs and time involved in completing any necessary repairs or restoration work. However, if you're looking for a vintage T-Bird with a strong foundation and plenty of potential, this 1958 model is definitely worth a closer look. 6. Get ready to cruise in classic style with this stunning 1976 Cadillac Coupe Deville, currently listed on Craigslist for $8,500. This iconic American luxury car is sure to turn heads with its triple black color scheme and factory sunroof. One of the standout features of this Coupe Deville is its overall condition. The seller emphasizes that it runs great, suggesting that the car has been well maintained and is ready to hit the road. With just 86,000 miles on the odometer, this Cadillac has relatively low mileage for its age, which is a testament to its quality and durability. Under the hood, you'll find a powerful 8-cylinder engine that's sure to provide a smooth and comfortable ride. The automatic transmission pairs perfectly with the engine, ensuring effortless cruising on the highway or around town. Inside, you'll be treated to the luxurious amenities that Cadillac is known for. The seller notes that the air conditioning and heater work great, providing comfort in any weather. The factory sunroof is another desirable feature, allowing you to enjoy the fresh air and sunshine while cruising in style. The triple black color scheme, which likely includes a black exterior, black interior, and black vinyl top, gives this Coupe Deville a sleek and sophisticated look that's sure to impress. The black paint appears to be in good condition based on the seller's description, although it's always a good idea to inspect the car in person to assess its overall condition. While the seller doesn't provide extensive details about the car's history or any recent maintenance or repairs, the fact that it runs great and has low mileage suggests that it has been well cared for over the years. However, as with any used vehicle purchase, it's important to have the car inspected by a qualified mechanic to identify any potential issues or repairs that may be needed. Overall, if you're in the market for a classic American luxury car with plenty of style and presence, this Deville is definitely worth considering. With its triple black color scheme, factory sunroof, and low mileage, it's a rare find that's sure to provide plenty of enjoyment for its new owner. Just be prepared to turn heads and receive plenty of compliments wherever you go. 7. Attention classic car enthusiasts! Here's your chance to own a piece of American muscle car history with this 1982 Pontiac Firebird, currently listed on Craigslist for $7,000. This third-generation Firebird, which shares the same platform as the iconic Knight Rider car, is in excellent condition and ready to hit the road. Under the hood, you'll find a new V6 engine with less than 35,000 miles on it, ensuring plenty of reliable performance for years to come. The seller has performed a complete tune-up, including new spark plugs, wires, cap, rotor, fuel filters, and distributor, as well as a recent oil change. The carburetor has been rebuilt, and the car features a full-bore Jones muffler with twin exhaust pipes for a throaty sound. The exterior of this Firebird is finished in a classic white paint that still looks great, with only a few minor imperfections as shown in the photos. The car sits on Trans Am rims, adding to its muscular appearance. The seller has also upgraded the car with power locks and installed a Bluetooth radio, new dash speakers, and an Altel alarm system for added convenience and security. Inside, the rear of the interior could use some attention, but the seller notes that everything else works as it should. The only other minor issues mentioned are that the air conditioning needs to be recharged, the driver's door doesn't open from the inside, and there is a small coolant leak that doesn't affect the car's drivability or cause any overheating. One of the advantages of this Firebird being a V6 model is that it's more fuel efficient than its V8 counterparts, making it a great choice for a daily driver or weekend cruiser. The seller notes that they have been using it as their daily driver, and that it's a blast to drive. With a clean title and current registration and smog certification, this Firebird is ready to be enjoyed by its new owner. The seller is firm on their asking price of $7,000 but is open to reasonable offers. They're available to showcase the car on weekends due to their work schedule. As with any used vehicle purchase, it's important to inspect the car in person and take it for a test drive before making a decision. However, if you're looking for a classic American muscle car that's in excellent condition and has plenty of life left in it, this Firebird is definitely worth considering. Don't miss out on the opportunity to own a piece of automotive history that's sure to turn heads wherever you go. 8. If you're in the market for a classic American sedan with plenty of style and character, this 1977 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme Brougham might just fit the bill. Currently listed on Craigslist for $4,000, this vintage Cutlass is ready to hit the road with its next owner. At the heart of this Cutlass Supreme is a 350 V8 rocket engine, which the seller reports runs and drives excellently. With 159,000 miles on the odometer, this car has likely seen its share of adventures, but it still has plenty of life left in it. One of the standout features of this Cutlass is its perfect interior. The seller notes that the car has power windows, locks, and a power seat, adding to its comfort and convenience. The interior's condition is a testament to the care and attention this car has received over the years. The exterior of the car is described as having a clean body, with the only notable issue being some rust on the passenger rear quarter panel. This is a common area for rust to develop on older vehicles, and the extent of the rust should be carefully evaluated in person. The brown paint color gives this Cutlass a classic 1970s look that's sure to turn heads. While the seller doesn't provide extensive details about the car's maintenance history or any recent repairs, the fact that it runs and drives excellently suggests that it has been well cared for. However, as with any used vehicle purchase, it's important to have the car inspected by a qualified mechanic to identify any potential issues or repairs that may be needed. The seller is offering this Cutlass Supreme with a clean title in hand, which is a plus for any potential buyer. They are not interested in trades, so be prepared to pay cash if you're interested in making an offer. Overall, if you're looking for a classic American sedan with a powerful V8 engine, a perfect interior, and plenty of 1970s style, this Cutlass is definitely worth considering. With its clean title and excellent running condition, it's ready to provide plenty of enjoyment for its new owner. Just be sure to carefully evaluate the rust on the passenger rear quarter panel and have the car inspected before making a final decision. 9. Attention muscle car enthusiasts. Here's a fantastic opportunity to own a piece of American automotive history with this 1984 Chevrolet Camaro Z28, currently listed on Craigslist for $8,000. This third-generation Camaro is an all-original example that's sure to turn heads wherever it goes. Under the hood, you'll find a powerful 8-cylinder engine that's ready to roar to life. Paired with an automatic transmission and rear-wheel drive, this Camaro Z28 promises an exhilarating driving experience that's sure to put a smile on your face. The exterior of this Camaro is finished in a striking brown paint color that's sure to stand out from the crowd. The seller notes that the car is all original, which is a testament to its authenticity and the care it has received over the years. Inside, you'll find a well-preserved interior that's ready to transport you back to the 1980s. The seller doesn't provide specific details about the interior's condition, but based on the car's overall originality, it's likely that it has been well maintained. One of the advantages of this Camaro Z28 is that it comes with a clean title and is currently registered, making it ready to hit the road with its new owner. The seller mentions that they are open to trades, specifically for a single cab truck, which could be an interesting option for the right buyer. The seller does note a couple of minor issues with the car. The gas gauge is not working, which is a relatively common problem on older vehicles and should be easily addressable. There's also a cracked windshield, which will need to be replaced for safety reasons and to pass inspection. With just 42,953 miles on the odometer, this Camaro Z28 has relatively low mileage for its age, which is a good sign for its overall condition and potential longevity. However, as with any used vehicle purchase, it's important to have the car inspected by a qualified mechanic to identify any potential issues or repairs that may be needed. Overall, if you're looking for an all-original third-generation Camaro Z28 with a clean title and low mileage, this 1984 example is definitely worth considering. While it does have a couple of minor issues, they should be easily addressable, and the car's overall condition and originality make it a compelling choice for any muscle car enthusiast. Don't miss out on the opportunity to own a piece of American automotive history that's sure to provide plenty of driving excitement for years to come. 10. Step back in time with this classic 1973 Dodge Coronet, currently listed on Craigslist for $7,500. This vintage sedan is a true survivor, boasting its original paint and a well-maintained interior that's sure to impress any classic car enthusiast. Under the hood, you'll find a robust 8-cylinder engine that's ready to power this Coronet down the road. The seller reports that mechanically, there are no issues and the car runs great. The automatic transmission is also said to shift well, ensuring a smooth driving experience. The exterior of this Coronet is finished in an eye-catching yellow paint color that's believed to be original. The seller notes that there is no major rust, which is a testament to the car's overall condition and the care it has received over the years. Additionally, the seller believes that the car has not been in any accidents, further adding to its appeal. Inside, you'll find a nice-shaped interior that's ready to transport you back to the 1970s. The seller doesn't provide specific details about the interior's condition, but based on the car's overall state, it's likely that it has been well cared for. One of the advantages of this Coronet is that it comes with a clean title, providing peace of mind for any potential buyer. The car's relatively low mileage of 54,979 miles is also a good sign for its overall condition and potential longevity. As with any used vehicle purchase, it's important to have the car inspected by a qualified mechanic to identify any potential issues or repairs that may be needed. However, based on the seller's description, this Coronet appears to be a solid and well-maintained example of a classic American sedan. If you're looking for a vintage car with plenty of character and a clean bill of health, this Coronet is definitely worth considering. Its original paint, well-maintained interior, and strong mechanical condition make it a compelling choice for any classic car enthusiast. Don't miss out on the opportunity to own a piece of American automotive history that's sure to turn heads wherever it goes. 11. If you're in the market for a classic utility vehicle with plenty of style and character, this 1973 Chevrolet El Camino might just fit the bill. Currently listed on Craigslist for $5,000, this vintage pickup is ready for a new owner who appreciates its unique blend of car and truck features. At the heart of this El Camino is a 350 V8 small block engine, which promises plenty of power and performance. The seller notes that the vehicle is fun to drive, likely thanks to its responsive engine and rear-wheel drive configuration. The exterior of this El Camino is finished in a vibrant yellow paint color that's sure to turn heads wherever it goes. The seller describes the vehicle's condition as good, suggesting that it has been well maintained over the years. However, it's important to note that the title status is listed as salvage, which could indicate a prior accident or damage. Potential buyers should carefully investigate the vehicle's history and current condition before making a purchase. The seller mentions that the odometer is broken, and the current mileage reads 344,600. While this is relatively high mileage, it's not uncommon for classic vehicles to have accumulated significant miles over their lifetimes. The broken odometer does make it difficult to determine the vehicle's true mileage, so potential buyers should keep this in mind when evaluating the car's overall condition and value. Inside, the seller doesn't provide specific details about the interior's condition, so potential buyers will want to inspect it carefully in person to assess its state of repair and functionality. The seller notes that they purchased the El Camino in 2015, but didn't drive it much, and they no longer need it. This suggests that the vehicle has been sitting for some time, so potential buyers should be prepared to perform any necessary maintenance or repairs to ensure it's roadworthy. On the plus side, the El Camino is currently registered, and the seller has the pink slip in hand, which should make the transfer of ownership relatively straightforward. As with any used vehicle purchase, it's important to have the El Camino inspected by a qualified mechanic to identify any potential issues or repairs that may be needed, especially given its salvage title status and high mileage. Overall, if you're looking for a classic utility vehicle with plenty of style and character, this El Camino might be worth considering. Its powerful V8 engine, vibrant yellow paint, and unique car-truck design make it a standout choice for any enthusiast. Just be sure to carefully evaluate its condition and history before making a final decision. 12. Attention classic car enthusiasts! Here's a rare opportunity to own a piece of American muscle car history with this 1969 Mercury Marauder, currently listed on Craigslist for $9,500. This unrestored survivor is a true testament to the era of big block power and bold styling. Under the hood, you'll find a 390 cubic inch two-barrel V8 engine, which is paired with a C6 automatic transmission and a 9-inch rear end with a 3.08 gear ratio. This combination promises plenty of power and performance, making this Marauder a thrilling ride for any enthusiast. One of the standout features of this Marauder is its functional hideaway headlight doors, which add to its unique and aggressive appearance. The car's white paint color gives it a classic look, but the seller notes that there is rust present. Potential buyers should carefully inspect the extent and location of the rust to determine the necessary repairs or restoration work. The seller describes the car's overall condition as fair, indicating that it is a solid vehicle with no accidents in its history. However, they do mention that due to the age of the rubber brake lines and worn suspension bushings, they don't consider it safe for regular driving. This is an important consideration for potential buyers, as safety should always be a top priority. On the plus side, the Marauder's heat and defrost systems are reported to be working, and the seller has made several recent improvements to the car. These include a new gas tank and carburetor rebuild in October 2021, new wheels in June 2022, a new starter and high beam switch in August 2022, a new water pump in December 2022, and a new braided fuel line with AN fittings and a Russell filter in January 2023. The seller also notes that the plugs, wires, cap, rotor, points, and condenser have been replaced. The seller mentions that they do not need to sell the car, but as a car enthusiast, they are open to trades. They express a preference for trading for a motorcycle, but are open to other possibilities. As with any used vehicle purchase, it's important to have the Marauder inspected by a qualified mechanic to identify any potential issues or repairs that may be needed, especially given its age and the presence of rust. Overall, if you're looking for a classic muscle car project with plenty of potential, this Marauder might be worth considering. Its powerful V8 engine, unique styling, and recent improvements make it an attractive choice for any enthusiast willing to put in the work to restore it to its former glory. Just be sure to carefully evaluate its condition and be prepared for the necessary repairs and upgrades to make it a safe and reliable driver. 13. If you're in the market for a classic project car with plenty of potential, this 1964 Ford Falcon might just catch your eye. Currently listed on Craigslist for $3,900, this vintage coupe is ready for a new owner who's willing to put in the work to bring it back to life. Originally equipped with a 289 V8 engine and a 3-speed manual transmission, this Falcon is now being offered without the motor. However, the seller notes that the transmission, clutch, bell housing, drive shaft, and other components are included in the sale. This provides a solid foundation for a custom build or engine swap, allowing the new owner to personalize the car to their liking. The seller describes the car's overall condition as good, but potential buyers should keep in mind that the odometer has rolled over, making the true mileage unknown. The car's black paint color gives it a classic and sleek appearance, but a closer inspection of the body and paint condition is recommended to determine any necessary repairs or restoration work. It's important to note that the seller mentions the front floorboards have been previously patched, which suggests some level of rust repair or damage in the past. Potential buyers should carefully inspect these areas to assess the quality of the repairs and any additional work that may be needed. On the plus side, the Falcon features some desirable upgrades, including coilover rear shocks and aftermarket aluminum wheels, which enhance its performance and appearance. The interior also boasts bucket seats, adding to its sporty character. The seller is asking $3,900 for the Falcon but is open to considering trades. This could be an attractive option for someone looking to offload another project car or vehicle in exchange for this classic Ford. As with any used vehicle purchase, it's important to have the Falcon inspected by a qualified mechanic to identify any potential issues or repairs that may be needed, especially given its age and the modifications made to the car. Overall, if you're looking for a classic project car with a solid foundation and plenty of room for customization, this Ford might be worth considering. Its original V8 configuration, included transmission and components, and desirable upgrades make it an attractive choice for any enthusiast willing to put in the work to create their dream machine. Just be sure to carefully evaluate its condition and be prepared for the necessary repairs and modifications to bring it back to roadworthy status. 14. Attention muscle car enthusiasts and project car seekers. Here's an opportunity to own a classic 1969 Chevrolet Nova, currently listed on Craigslist for $10,000. This vintage ride is ready for a new owner who's willing to put in the work to restore it to its former glory. Under the hood, you'll find a V8 engine paired with an automatic transmission, promising the potential for impressive power and performance once the car is fully restored. The seller notes that the car runs well enough to get on a trailer, indicating that while it may not be roadworthy in its current state, the engine and drivetrain are functional. The seller describes the Nova's condition as fair, suggesting that it will require significant work to bring it up to par. As a project car, potential buyers should be prepared to invest time, effort, and resources into restoring and upgrading various aspects of the vehicle. The car's black paint color gives it a classic and menacing look, but a closer inspection of the body and paint condition is recommended to determine the extent of any necessary repairs or restoration work. With 68,000 miles on the odometer, the Nova has likely seen its share of adventures. But the relatively low mileage for its age could be a positive sign for its overall condition. One of the key advantages of this Nova is that it comes with a clean title, making the transfer of ownership a straightforward process. The seller also emphasizes that this is a complete car, which suggests that it includes all its major components and may have some valuable original parts. It's important to note that the seller is firm on their asking price of $10,000 and is not interested in trades. This indicates that they are looking for a serious buyer who recognizes the value and potential of this classic muscle car. As with any project car purchase, it's crucial to thoroughly inspect the Nova in person and assess its condition, including any rust, damage, or missing components. Potential buyers should also factor in the costs of any necessary repairs, upgrades, and restoration work when considering the total investment. Overall, if you're a classic car enthusiast with a passion for Chevrolet muscle and a willingness to take on a project, this Nova could be an exciting opportunity. Its V8 engine, automatic transmission, and complete status provide a solid foundation for a rewarding restoration journey. Just be prepared to put in the work and resources to transform this fair-condition Nova into the stunning classic it has the potential to be. 15. If you're in the market for a luxurious and well-maintained classic car, this 1973 Lincoln Continental Mark IV might just be the perfect choice. Currently listed on Craigslist for $7,500, this vintage beauty is ready to impress its new owner with its excellent condition and low mileage. The seller describes the car's condition as excellent, emphasizing that it has been very well taken care of over the years. With only 45,500 miles on the odometer, this Continental has been sparingly driven, which is a testament to its preservation and potential longevity. Cosmetically, the car is said to be basically perfect, with the exception of some cracking paint on the trunk. This minor imperfection does not detract from the overall stunning appearance of the brown paint color, which exudes sophistication and elegance. Under the hood, you'll find a powerful 460 cubic inch V8 engine, which the seller notes runs like a top. Recent maintenance includes new plugs, wires, cap, and rotor, ensuring that the engine is in top-notch condition. The car is equipped with an automatic transmission providing smooth and effortless shifting. The seller mentions a couple of minor mechanical issues, including a small, slow drip from the transmission and a loose baffle in the muffler that is barely noticeable once the car warms up. They have the gasket for the transmission leak but haven't had time to fix it yet. These issues seem relatively minor and should not deter potential buyers as they can be easily addressed. Inside the cabin, you'll find a luxurious interior that's befitting of a classic Lincoln. The seller notes that everything works perfectly, with the exception of the clock and the dash, which only work sometimes. This is a common issue in older vehicles and does not detract from the overall functionality of the car. The Continental comes with a full car cover to protect its pristine condition when not in use. It also has collector plates, adding to its vintage charm and value. The seller mentions that they are parting with this beautiful Continental due to lack of driving time and the need for space in their shop. This presents an excellent opportunity for a new owner to acquire a well-maintained and low-mileage classic luxury car. As with any used vehicle purchase, it's important to inspect the car in person and take it for a test drive to ensure that it meets your expectations and to identify any potential issues that may not have been mentioned in the listing. Overall, if you're looking for a stunning and well-preserved classic luxury car with a powerful V8 engine and low mileage, this Continental Mark IV is definitely worth considering. Its excellent condition, Minor imperfections and included extras make it an attractive choice for any vintage car enthusiast or collector. 16. Attention classic car enthusiasts! Here's a rare opportunity to own a piece of American automotive history with this 1978 Oldsmobile Cutlass, currently listed on Craigslist for $5,700. This vintage beauty has been mostly garaged and not driven for over 20 years, making it an intriguing project car for the right buyer. One of the standout features of this Cutlass is its solid foundation. The seller notes that the frame, floors, and trunk are all in good condition, providing a strong base for restoration. The car is equipped with a factory 5.0-liter GM motor with a 4-barrel carburetor, which is a step up from the more common 307 cubic inch engine found in many Cutlasses of this era. The interior of the car boasts the original radio, which is reported to be in working order. The Cutlass also comes with factory air conditioning, adding to its comfort and value. The exterior features rally wheels and the original spare tire and jack with nothing missing. The seller is upfront about the car's condition, mentioning that it has a few spots of rust, as shown in the provided pictures. Potential buyers should carefully examine the extent and location of the rust to determine the necessary repairs or restoration work. It's important to note that while the car starts and runs well, it has not been driven for over 2 decades. The seller mentions that aside from fresh fuel and a battery alternator, nothing has been done to the car. This suggests that it will require a thorough going through to ensure its roadworthiness and reliability. The Cutlass comes with a clean title and has an original 84,000 miles on the odometer, which is relatively low for its age. This could be a positive sign for its overall condition and potential longevity. The seller is only accepting a local in-person cash sale, so potential buyers should be prepared to inspect the car in person and make arrangements for payment and transportation. As with any classic car purchase, it's essential to have the Cutlass inspected by a qualified mechanic to identify any potential issues or repairs that may be needed, especially given its long period of inactivity and the presence of rust. Overall, if you're looking for a classic American car with a solid foundation, factory upgrades, and the potential for restoration, this Cutlass might be worth considering. Its original features, low mileage, and mostly garage history make it an attractive choice for any enthusiast willing to put in the work to bring it back to its former glory. Just be prepared for the necessary repairs and upgrades to make it a reliable and roadworthy classic. 17. If you're in the market for a classic luxury sedan that's in excellent condition, this 1985 Chrysler Fifth Avenue might just be the perfect choice. Currently listed on Craigslist for $6,500, this vintage beauty is ready to impress its new owner with its well-maintained exterior and interior. The seller describes the car's condition as excellent, noting that the body has only a couple of small dings. The silver paint color gives the Fifth Avenue a sleek and sophisticated appearance, which is sure to turn heads wherever it goes. Under the hood, you'll find a robust 8-cylinder engine which is paired with an automatic transmission and rear-wheel drive. This combination provides a smooth and powerful driving experience befitting of a classic luxury sedan. Inside the cabin, you'll find a spacious and well-appointed interior. The seats, carpet, and dash are reported to be in very good condition, a testament to the care this Fifth Avenue has received over the years. The seller does mention that the ceiling lining is peeling at some edges, which is a common issue in older vehicles and can be easily addressed by a skilled upholstery specialist. One of the standout features of this Fifth Avenue is its array of functioning amenities. The heat, air conditioning, power seats, power windows, and power locks are all reported to be in working order, providing comfort and convenience for the driver and passengers. However, the seller notes that the radio does not work, which could be an opportunity for the new owner to upgrade to a modern audio system. With 100,442 miles on the odometer, this Fifth Avenue has been enjoyed but not overused. The mileage is relatively low for a car of this age, which could be a positive sign for its overall condition and potential longevity. The car comes with a clean title, making the transfer of ownership a straightforward process for the new buyer. As with any used vehicle purchase, it's important to inspect the car in person and take it for a test drive to ensure that it meets your expectations and to identify any potential issues that may not have been mentioned in the listing. Overall, if you're looking for a classic luxury sedan that's in excellent condition and boasts a range of functioning features, this Fifth Avenue is definitely worth considering. Its well-maintained exterior, comfortable interior, and powerful 8-cylinder engine make it an attractive choice for any vintage car enthusiast or collector. While the peeling ceiling lining and non-working radio may require some attention, these minor issues do not detract from the overall value and appeal of this stunning classic. 18. Attention classic car enthusiasts. Here's a rare opportunity to own a piece of automotive history with this 1985 Chrysler LeBaron Woody convertible, currently listed on Craigslist for $10,000 or best offer. Located in St. Clair Shores, this vintage beauty is ready to impress with its low mileage and excellent condition. One of the standout features of this LeBaron is its incredibly low mileage, with only 29,211 miles on the odometer. This is a testament to the car's limited use and careful preservation over the years, making it a true time capsule from the 1980s. Under the hood, you'll find a 2.2-liter turbo engine that's reported to be in excellent condition. This powerful and efficient engine provides a thrilling driving experience, perfect for cruising down the road with the top down on a sunny day. The seller doesn't provide extensive details about the car's exterior and interior condition, but given the low mileage and the description of the engine as being in excellent condition, it's likely that the rest of the car has been well maintained as well. However, potential buyers should still inspect the vehicle in person to assess its overall condition and to identify any potential issues or areas that may require attention. The LeBaron comes with a clean title, ensuring a straightforward transfer of ownership to the new buyer. The automatic transmission also adds to the car's ease of use and comfort, making it an ideal choice for those who prefer a more relaxed driving experience. As with any used vehicle purchase, it's important to have the LeBaron inspected by a qualified mechanic to identify any potential issues or repairs that may be needed, especially given its age. However, the low mileage and excellent condition of the engine suggests that this car has been cherished and well cared for over the years. Overall, if you're looking for a unique and well-preserved classic convertible with a touch of 1980s nostalgia, this LeBaron is definitely worth considering. Its low mileage, excellent engine condition, and clean title make it an attractive choice for any collector or enthusiast. Don't miss out on the opportunity to own a piece of automotive history that's sure to turn heads wherever it goes. 19. If you're in the market for a classic American muscle car with plenty of character and potential, this 1974 Plymouth Duster might just be the perfect choice. Currently listed on Craigslist for $5,900, this vintage coupe is ready for a new owner who appreciates its history and is willing to give it the care it deserves. The seller emphasizes that there will be no surprises or letdowns with this Duster, providing a detailed and honest description of the car's condition. Let's dive into the specifics. Under the hood, you'll find a straight 6-cylinder engine that's reported to be healthy and has plenty of life left. The seller notes that the engine doesn't smoke, knock, leak, or make any concerning noises. The automatic transmission shifts smoothly through all gears without any leaks. However, the seller does mention that the front end will need some attention, such as new bushings, shocks, and possibly other miscellaneous work before embarking on a long-distance drive. The seller describes the Duster as having been driven with passion, and the overall body condition is straight with no dents. There are some nicks and scratches, but nothing that should be concerning for a daily driver. The paint, however, will need to be addressed as there are some rust bubbles present. Despite this, the seller notes that the paint still shines well, making it a respectable working man's car that has been enjoyed and should continue to be. The interior of the Duster is intact, although it has seen better days. The upper portion of the rear seat is worn out, which the seller mentions is common for these cars. The headliner is also starting to sag, matching the condition of the rear seat. The glass on the Duster is in decent shape without any major chips or cracks. The chrome bumpers present themselves nicely, although there is a bit of rust on them. The windshield trim is missing some pieces, but the rear glass trim is present and in good condition. The trunk compartment appears to be solid, although the trunk and trunk lid have some rust, but nothing severe. The undercarriage has some surface rust, but the seller notes that the floorboards are pretty solid. With 54,000 miles on the odometer and a clean title, this Duster has plenty of potential for a new owner who is willing to put in some work to restore it to its former glory. The green paint color gives it a classic 1970s look, and the rear-wheel drive layout promises a thrilling driving experience. As with any used vehicle purchase, it's important to inspect the car in person and take it for a test drive to ensure that it meets your expectations and to identify any potential issues that may not have been mentioned in the listing. Overall, if you're looking for a classic American muscle car with plenty of character and potential, this Duster is definitely worth considering. Its honest description, solid running condition, and clean title make it an attractive choice for any enthusiast willing to give it the care and attention it deserves. 20. Attention truck enthusiasts and collectors. Here's a fantastic opportunity to own a well-preserved piece of American automotive history with this 1985 Dodge D150 pickup truck, currently listed on Craigslist for $8,000. This truck is being offered for sale by its owner, who has provided a detailed description of the vehicle's impressive condition and features. One of the standout aspects of this Dodge D150 is its incredibly low mileage. With only 72,044 original miles, which the seller notes are documented, this truck has been sparingly used and well-maintained throughout its life. This low mileage is a testament to the vehicle's careful ownership and preservation, making it a rare find in today's market. Under the hood, you'll find a robust 318 V8 engine, which is known for its reliability and power. Paired with an automatic transmission, this powertrain combination offers a smooth and effortless driving experience, perfect for cruising or hauling loads. The seller describes the truck's condition as excellent, suggesting that it has been meticulously cared for over the years. The blue paint color gives the D150 a classic and attractive appearance, while the long bed configuration provides ample space for cargo and utility. Although the seller doesn't provide extensive details about the interior or other specific features, the overall description and low mileage suggest that this truck has been cherished and kept in remarkable condition. As with any used vehicle purchase, it's important to inspect the truck in person and take it for a test drive to verify its condition and ensure that it meets your expectations. Potential buyers should also request documentation of the mileage and any available maintenance records to confirm the vehicle's history. The D150's clean title status is another positive aspect, as it indicates that the truck has not been involved in any major accidents or sustained significant damage, providing peace of mind for the new owner. Overall, if you're in the market for a classic American pickup truck with exceptionally low mileage and a well-maintained condition, this D150 is definitely worth considering. Its 318 V8 engine, automatic transmission, long bed configuration, and excellent overall condition make it an attractive choice for collectors, enthusiasts, or anyone in need of a reliable and stylish truck. Don't miss out on the opportunity to own a piece of automotive history that has been so carefully preserved and maintained throughout its life.